Hello and welcome back to what I believe is episode 6 of this series. Holy cow, it's going so fast. But we are doing so good with this warrior deck on the ladder. We only have 1 loss, 7 wins. Holy cow, we are doing so good. We still need to unlock the priest, the shaman, and the paladin. But, however, this episode we will be able to open up a pack because we only need to destroy 2 more minions. And we will also level up our warrior most likely to level 8 with either a win or a loss. So I think this is going really well for us right here. And actually, sorry guys, I said I'd be showing you every episode. Every game. I do that every episode. Oh my gosh. Okay. I told you I'd be showing you every game, but unfortunately, the recording of my last game, crashed and corrupted. So basically, what I did for you guys is I conceded the game in the middle of the game, even though things were actually looking really good for me. So I did technically receive a loss, but I'm not going to count it because it wasn't a complete game, and it wasn't for you guys. You guys are going to have to take my word for that. I will show you every single game I can, win and loss. And actually, last game was super laggy too, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's a good thing I got cooked. Although it would have been a win, I can tell you that. I was up by a lot. I had board control. I had a hand card control. He was probably really happy when I conceded, though. So we're playing a warlock here. Going first, I kind of like execute for bigger minions, so I'm actually going to get rid of it, and I will get rid of Soulfire Protector because I like playing it when I already have board control, so I can get some taunt out there. Okay, I'd probably rather have this hand, even though it is a little bit worse. I'm not quite too sure yet. We have a 2, 3, 4, 5, although our 3 mana play isn't too strong. We'll see what he does here. Hopefully like a Flame Imp or a Void Walker. Or not hopefully, but if he does, I do have an answer for it with Fiery War Axe. Going against a Warlock, I'd actually prefer going first because of those turn 1 plays that I will be able to deal with on turn 2. But we'll see what he does here. I hope we draw either a 2 mana minion or a 3 mana minion, because I don't like Shattered Sun Cleric as just a plain 3-drop. You probably don't have very many options in the first turn. Come on, Noah. Come on, you're in the 20th seed. Let's go. Something I like to do, it's kind of just weird, maybe it's just my thing, but I try to get all 3 different vegetables. I don't even know what they are. Is that like a radish, a squash, and a carrot? I'm not quite too sure, but he finally plays Flame Imp. Oh, but he said sorry. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to Fiery War Axe that. And we'll see what his turn 2 is. So next turn I could play Soulfire Protector. I don't think it's too bad of a play. Or I could play Shattered Sun Cleric. Also not too bad of a play, but I like it to buff other minions. And I also like Soulfire Protector to buff other minions as well. He's going to coin out an Imp Master, which is super good for the Warlock. I actually run it in my Warlock deck in my own playing with this. Here, I think I'm going to hold off on the axe. Yeah, I'm actually going to send 3 to the Imp Master. This way he dies and is left with a 1/1. So Imp Master was a strong play for him, for sure, but hopefully that axe took away some of the value. And I'll also have an Arathi Weaponsmith next turn, which I think is better than the Chillwind Yeti in this situation. But actually, I'm not quite too sure yet. He'll probably send 2 to the face. No, he's gonna set up a kill. if I attack the Void Walker. But fortunately, I have Shattered Sun Cleric, which I think is my strongest play right now. That way I have two minions on the board. One with 1 health and one with 2 health, each of them with 3 attack. Next turn with 5 mana I could Nightblade, but I don't think that's as strong as a Chillwind Yeti. Mortal Coil is a good card. Do 1 damage and draw a card if it kills it, which it did. And he's going to play a Cobalt Geomancer. Okay, in this situation I really like a Rothy Weaponsmith actually, because I will just kill it with the weapon and send 3 to the face. We have the card advantage is even. We do have board control with the weapon and the 2 minions, and a slight health control, but the health control really doesn't change anything right now. We have a strong hand, but Hellfire is going to clear the board. That's going to be pretty good for him, but that's all he's going to be able to do. So it's, ooh, that's a perfect draw actually right now. Boulderfist Ogre. I don't think he has an easy way of dealing with it either. I love Bolt. It's such a strong turn 6 play, because they what am I trying to say? Heroes like the Warlock I don't think have that much of an answer for it, unless it's like destroy a minion and heal your hero too. I'm not quite sure what card that is, but it does cost a lot. I'm not quite too sure though. So next turn I could Stormwind Champion and buff up the Boulderfist Ogre a ton. Or I could play like Ascension Shieldmaster, and hopefully that'll protect the Ogre. And then I could also armor up. He's going to play Scarlet Crusader. Okay. What else is he going to do? He's going to tap. He's going to Soulfire. Okay. Oh, Lord Jaraxxus. Oh, yes! That is awesome. That is so funny. He had Lord Jaraxxus, no way. Oh my gosh. The Soulfire killed him. The Soulfire. Oh, Soulfire was... That was my win right there. Soulfire was in my favor. RNG is in my favor. I cannot believe he discarded Lord Jaraxxus. And that's just hilarious that he quit right after. That is so funny. But with that win, we are level 8. And we got 40 gold for destroying minions. And we got shield block. So it's time for some deck revamp. And I'm going to do it quickly so I'll have time for a second game. So here we go. Let's buy the pack. And let's go ahead and open it up. This is our 3rd pack of the series, I believe. But we haven't opened any warrior cards, which is interesting. We've basically just been opening priest cards. But let's see what we get here. I'm feeling good about this. Rare. Common. 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 We haven't had a better pack. Wisp again. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? Disenchanting that. Shield. Oh my. I'm getting trolled right now. Shield Bearer is a horrible card unless it's a stall deck. Priestess of Elune, restore 4 health to your hero. That's interesting. I've actually haven't seen that card played very often. I'm not gonna play it because it's not that good, I don't think. Youthful Brewmaster is an interesting card. It's a situational card. But here we go. With the rare, we get an explosive shot for the hunter. So that pack was trash. Gosh, we could have gotten so many better cards from that. I do like getting explosive shot though if I ever choose to run a hunter deck, especially control. Shield block is definitely going in our deck, my friends. This has got to come in. I'm going to take out Sunfury Protector because I haven't gotten much use out of it. And I'm also going to take out Charge. And while taking out Charge, I'm also going to take out Windfury Harpy and look for a new... I could Corcoran Elite. I don't want to see another Wisp again in my life. I could also do Shield Bearer, but if I ever choose to do a stall, like Freeze Mage kind of a deck, which would be way later down the road, I would want Shield Bearer, so we'll go ahead and keep that. Youthful Brewmaster. I don't think it's worth disenchanting, even though I probably will never use it. But, you know, I'll keep it in case we want to run some, like, themed decks, like a Battle Cry deck, which will be interesting. Priestess of Elune, I don't think I'll ever be using. Oh, whoops. But who knows, if I ever... Gosh dang it. If I ever... Oh, my... What am I doing? Okay. But if I ever done... I am a disaster today. If I ever run a heal deck, I will use it. So, to be honest, I don't like any of these late game cards. I'd rather have a warrior card that is either Corcoran Elite or that's it, or Cleave maybe. I'm gonna go with another Corcoran Elite. If I had another Arathi Weaponsmith, I'd probably actually do it. I like it better than Corcoran Elite. But we got both of these shield blocks in here, correct? Both shield blocks. We replaced, or we got both shield blocks and another Corcoran Elite, basically in trade for the Charge, the Wind Fury Heartbeat, and what else did I get rid of? Oh, the Sun and Fury Protector. But let's play another game real quick. We are 8-1. We're level 8, but at level 10, hold on, level 10 we get Arcanite Reapers, which is an amazing late game weapon that'll help us with our late game way more, and it'll help us close out some more games. But right now we're trying to get out of the 20th rank here, and we're having some troubles. Because technically I've lost 2 stars because of that forced concede I had to do because the recording corrupted, but nevertheless, we are continuing on, and we're playing Carbachol. I have no idea how you pronounce it. We are going second against a Druid, which I like way better. I like Iron for Grizzly, and I like Iron Fiery War Axe. Arathi Weaponsmith and Sundered. This is perfect right here. This hand right here, and this will allow me to keep the coin until later on, most likely. Let's see what he doesn't going to do anything. Okay, that's good for me, because I'm not going to do anything either. I could have coined out, like, the Fairy Dragon, which is reasonable, but I don't like that quite as much as keeping the coin, and he didn't attack me. Mistake. So we're just going to send out the Fairy Dragon, and next turn we will definitely Iron for Grizzly. Let's see what he plays. With 3 mana, he's not going to do anything. Not sure what this guy is doing, but he's given me a good start. What in the world? He didn't even hero power and hit my face, or the dragon. And he didn't, and he concedes. Okay. Well played, man. I am not... This is going to be a 3-episode... Three episode... Why do I always mix those words? Every episode. I mix the word game and episode. How? I'm not sure, but this is going to be a 3-game episode. There. Both of them interesting concedes. So we really haven't finished a game yet this episode. But we're playing a hunter, which scares me. But at least our hero power cancels his out. So I have the Cleave Execute combo, but I'm actually going to get rid of both because I like it later on. Although, I should have kept Cleave. I'm an idiot. I made that decision way too fast. I should have kept Cleave because he does have a lot of low health minions. That Cleave could be really good at clearing the board. That was a bad decision. He did keep 3 of his 4 cards of his starting hand, and he's going second, which also scares me. But we do have the Ooze if he chooses to play the Eagle Horn Bow. We also have Loot Hoarder as some sort of card draw, but he's going to tracking, and it was a golden tracking, which is standard. You have to be like level 15 or something to have a golden tracking. That's all he's going to do. I'm going to play a loot hoarder. He doesn't have any way to kill it unless he has a charge boar or an arcane shot. We'll see what he chooses to do with this. He could also just hero power me, but I don't think that's very strong, because I can just deal 2 damage to him right back and armor up. We'll see what he does. He plays the 1/1 charge, just like I predicted. So we are going to get a card draw out of that loot hoarder. And with 3 mana, Razorfen Hunter is a perfect top deck. We would not have gotten that without the loot hoarder, so that is really, really good for us. 3 mana, what could he do? He could Animal Companion, but I do have a way to deal with Animal Companion, Kor'kron Elite. Frostwolf Grunt is not that good of a play right now. 4 mana, well, I'll obviously run this into this. And then I have an option. I could Swamp, Ooze, and gain armor, or I could Kor'kron Elite, and I'm going to Kor'kron Elite because I want to keep Ooze just in case he has an Eaglehorn Bow to play. He obviously doesn't have one right now because he would have played it instead of the Frostwolf Grunt. Starving Buzzard. But he doesn't have the ability... Oh, he's going to coin into Unleash the Hounds. That's annoying. He'll probably just kill the Kor'kron Elite with those 3, but he does get loads of card draw, which scares me badly. No, he's going to kill the Hunter and the Boar, which isn't as strong at all. Okay, I think I cleave and armor up here. Cleave clears the board. And then he does have a lot of cards. I have quite a bit of cards, but I honestly really hope he plays Eaglehorn Bow right here. If he doesn't kill Kor'kron Elite, I think I'm going to Boulderfist Ogre next turn as a 6. As the 6th turn. I think Boulderfist Ogre is really strong in that case, like I said last game. Let's see what he does here with 5 mana. He's going to play a Booty Bay Bodyguard. That is not a strong play, because I can just kill it with the Kor'kron Elite, and I think this is an easy decision. Boulderfist Ogre. So he could Deadly Shot the Ogre. He could Freezing Trap. That'd be a problem for me, at least. Or a Misdirection would also be bad for me. But next turn, I could Nightblade and Fairy Dragon. Or I could just Stormwind Champion. Or if I'm really wanting him to play Eaglehorn Bow so I can just get some really good use out of this Acidic Swamp Ooze. But let's see what he chooses to do. Animal Companion. 4/4 Taunt, that's pretty good for him. And then he'll probably just Hero Power, or he's getting Animal Companion again. The 4/2 Charge, and do that to me directly. What would be good here? A Cleave would be pretty good. Well, not the strongest. Okay, I love Iron for Grizzly in this situation, actually. And with it, Fairy Dragon. So I'm gonna kill Misha, then toss out the Taunt, then the Fairy Dragon, come on, and then armor up. This game, I would say, is pretty dang even. The health does not tell the story of the game. I think the story of the game has been very back and forth. But he hasn't really used his hero power much. Neither have I, however. So, we'll see what he does here with 7 mana. Unleash the Hounds. So he'll use all 3 to kill Iron for Grizzly. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is not good. Holy cow. I don't have a way to deal with this board. Oh, no. He's going to clear my board and have an 11-6. Or by all means, go for my face with the Huffer. That'd be a... Oh, dang it. He has an 11-6. Wow. I definitely misplayed this game. 29 health. Well, I don't really have a choice other than to do this. 29. He could... 4, 5, 16. He has 16 on the board. 2 with his hero power. That's 18. He would need 11 more damage, and that's tough to do with 8 mana. But who knows? He's played both of his animal companions. Tuzdingo is very annoying. And he should have buffed the Dragonhawk. He didn't. No. This isn't good. I think I have to Stormwind. And I kill him. Kill him. Well, that's game.
Well played.
I can't do anything to stop it.
I will hunt you down.
That's unfortunate. That's a loss against a hunter. Not sure what our first loss was against, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And next episode, hopefully we'll be getting Arcanite Reaper. And with Arcanite Reaper opening that pack that we get for getting to level 10. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We were 2-1 in this episode. Those 2 wins were very funny, especially the first one with the Soulfire to discard Lord Jaraxxus, and he had enough after that point. The RNG was on my side. I hope you guys enjoyed. I say that all the time, but it's true. But I will see you guys next time in the next episode.